Last Friday, the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Fisheries and Cooperatives launched the National Agricultural Census at the VIP room of the National Stadium. The event was attended by various officers of the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Fisheries and Cooperatives, Central Statistical Office, census participants, district coordinators, supervisors and enumerators. The census is aimed at assisting the ministry in measuring shifts in the industry and aid in creating an updated database that will put the ministry in a better position to develop programs to support farmers. A third objective is to fulfill reporting obligations to international organizations such as the Food and Agricultural Organization, the FAO. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Aaron Francois, appealed to the enumerators to ensure that accurate data is collected. The PS cited the census as one of the most important exercises for the ministry and the sector this year.
Let us all take responsibility. I don't want us to just go through the activity. We say we're doing a census, but at the end of the day, the information that we get from the census is what our policymakers would be using to develop programs, to develop projects, to engage donors, external donors, to help finance the development of the agricultural sector.
Minister for Agriculture and Lands, Fisheries and Cooperatives, Senator Adrian Thomas, said the National Agricultural Census is an important data collection tool and assured farmers that the census is not about collecting taxes.
I want to assure you that from 8 o'clock Wednesday morning to midnight Wednesday evening, we sat in Cabinet to discuss the budget. There wasn't any tax for the farmers. And I don't think from then to now there will be any tax targeting the farmers. So I want to assure the farmers outside there that the census is not about collecting tax. So I could understand the importance of this data. If you want to plan your economy well, you must have information. And the government will not do well if they don't have the basic information. I'm saying all of this to appeal to you, the farmers, to please cooperate with the people coming outside there to do the collection of the data. We need.
The Agriculture Minister said it is crucial to have this census at this time.
We also want to know the whole question of what the farmers are doing. We have just mobilized a $10 million from the World Bank. And maybe if we had more information, we would have been able to get more money. But we could have only capitalized on the question that GCN, people like GCA, the fishing sector, they have been doing a little data collection. So we were able to utilize that in order to talk agriculture. But we're talking about planting, we're talking about the sheep, we're talking about sheep, goats, cattle. We might be shooting in the dark.
Mr. Thomas was presented with a tablet which he can use to monitor the census. There were 5 previous censuses conducted in the years 1961, 1975, 1981, 1995, and the last being done in 2012. This national exercise is done in collaboration with the Central Statistical Office and is expected to be completed by February 2024. Christina John, GBN News.